Howdy Howlers, it's Sako Toomey, also known as Castboy8. I write horror and I'm a witch and I'm a graphic designer and sometimes I combine those three things. So today I'm pulling the witch card. We're reading through Basic Witches, which is basically women empowerment. I'm gonna say hello to the peoples. Today is Mr. Poe's birthday. Happy birthday, Charlie. Happy birthday! Tanjobi omedetou gozaimasu. Happy birthday, Mr. Poe. And also, hi, Christina. Yay! I'm in a really good mood. I think partly because I was listening to Straight No Chaser and Tom Lehrer first thing in the morning. Now I have like, angels we have heard on high tell us to go out and buy. So just like over and over and over again in my head. I experimented with my can I do I experimented with my overlays and my backgrounds and stuff like that. So I'm all decked out for the holidays. I kind of want to add my Vlogmas thing, which is terrible because this is day 5 of not doing it. Well, that's a lie. I did it on the 10th, but I never uploaded it. So I'm going to try and do another video, probably about Diane, my character for Jace, and kind of like promo the game a little bit. I'm listening to you and Katarina's live with Sage. Oh shit, Katarina's live with Sage. Oh shit. I'm gonna have to watch it in post. It's so great to see you too. Oh my gosh, I want to hang out with you guys today, if I can. That would be really great. I think sometime before my my workshop. I'm out of coffee. Yes, please share the link. If you're hopping in between the two. Did her thing start at 10 as well? Or did it start earlier than that? I never check before I go live. I'm just like, 10 o'clock, here we go. I never check. Yay! Also, I'm getting good feedback on the thing I'm doing with Maya. So, good day so far. I've only been up 2 hours, but it's been a good start. They have already been streaming. I hope they get to talk about some of their romance and who's it? Urban fantasy. Because they have other pen names and do other things too. Cool. Dress to Sorceress. Honing emotions with magical outfits. That is the topic for today. Also waiting on Ginny to share the link. The interview is really good. They're talking about just about everything. You did share the link? It did not come up. Do you have a wrench? Because if you don't have a wrench, that would explain why it ate your link. Would explain why. You do. I do not see the link at all. Try that again. Also, Christina does not have a wrench, which is ludicrous. Throwing wrenches. There we go. Pleased to be going and at least doing a like on the interview. We'll do another push there at the end to at least watch it in post. I pooped over to the show to show them some loving and back. Okay, great. I know you meant popped, but I thought pooped was funnier. Having trouble with Bailey today is that a thing? Oh, good Lord. All right. Hi, Raven. Raven, 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 Raven. Yeah, there you are. Yeah, I had weird dreams last night, too. I don't know what the fuck was up with that. Came back to a wrench. Yay! Poop is love. Yeah. Wrenches for everybody. Okay. We can start reading, maybe. Every time you get dressed, you're putting on more than just a clean shirt. You're clothing yourself in an emotion, a persona, sense of yourself. You're making a choice that affects how you'll move through the world. You probably have outfits that make you feel beautiful, handsome, or sexy. And totally different outfits make you feel totally comfortable. You may even have certain items that feel like armor, such as cowboy boots, the perfect pencil skirt, or a favorite necktie. Jess's is a motorcycle jacket. Jaya's is a pair of wedge sneakers covered in red glitter. All these garments, your hot clothes, your comfy clothes, your armor clothes, not only make you feel a certain way as you wear them, but remind you how you felt wearing them in the past. What you wear affects your mindset and, consequently, the way you carry yourself. Pajama chic. I am having the intent of drawing comics today, so this is my shirt. I used to wear it to work. Oops. Okay. Although your clothes may alter your behavior in unconscious ways, think of how you automatically walk differently if you switch from combat boots to heels. You can actively engage the emotional power of clothing to change your mood. Charlie wakes up. We are quarantined. We can still get cute and sit on the couch. Yas. Pajama chic. I am wearing yoga pants, but they are pretending to be dress pants because they're fancy. Not all witches dress alike. Nancy from The Craft wouldn't be caught dead looking like Winifred from Hocus Pocus, so you can make clothing magic work within your personal style. Here are a few starting points for working simple spells every time you get dressed. For stability, wear flat or heavy shoes. When you need to feel grounded, leave the stilettos at home and opt for sturdy platforms, wedges, ballet flats, or sneakers. For emotional protection, wear layers. Having more than one thickness of fabric between you and the world makes for a safer, more armored feeling. For confidence, wear loud jewelry. If you make yourself small and quiet in the presence of others, let your jewelry do the talking. Wear bangles that jingle and clang, anklets with bells, or rings that clink together when you move your fingers. For comfort in times of stress, wear soft, soothing textures. By wearing fabrics you like to touch, like velvet, suede, or fleece, you can easily comfort yourself in stressful situations. Try a velvet dress on the first day of school, or a jersey skirt on a date, and rub the fabric between your fingers when you feel nervous. For relief from worry or fear, wear tight-fitting accessories. Illusionist yoga pants, the David Blaine garments. Yes, indeed. Ever put a nervous dog in a thunder shirt? Same idea. A little gentle pressure can help you focus on being present in your body, which activates the parasympathetic nervous system and quells anxiety. Try a cloth headband or a wristband for stylish relief. The more you use clothes to focus your emotional energy, the better you'll get at channeling a particular feeling whenever you feel the need. The power has been in you all along. You may not be able to wear a motorcycle jacket everywhere, at certain weddings, for instance, or at most job interviews or on the beach, but inwardly you'll be wearing a spiritual motorcycle jacket that nobody can remove. Do you have clothing that evokes like a specific emotion from you? Is that why we are wearing pajama chic today? Is to kind of like tone down the stress, tone down the pain, tone down the anxiety? I need to take a nice long shower today. That is gonna be a thing. How do you guys feel about the clothes that you're wearing now? What kind of emotions are they emitting, evoking? Words, I know them. I might need to get a drink. It's that man again. Good afternoon, creatures. Hello, hello. Slowing down is something I need to learn. Yeah. It's hard, especially if you're suffering from that, I'm not who I used to be syndrome. Security blanket. It's a heavy blanket that I lay under when I need to feel secure in any way. Then sexy clothes for sexy reasons, etc. Yeah. Absolutely. Also, hi, what now? Hold on. We were going to talk about makeup. Makeup for witches, getting the unnatural look. I feel weirdly powerful when wearing my Critical Role shirt. My Let's Moon shirt from Firefly and a pair of gray sweats make me feel spiritually invisible, which is what I shoot for on Sundays. I don't really feel much about my clothes. Wore them yesterday, so I guess I should shower and change them eventually. mood. Like, same. I wore a fresh shirt today, but I can't say the same about the pants, and it's been a minute since I've taken a shower. I took a bath yesterday, but I did not wash my hair, and I'm suffering for it today. Oh, this is the shirt in question, the Whispered One Skull shirt. I'm gonna look at it. Ooh, that is powerful. How do you feel about the clothes you're wearing? Is the next level dirty phone call? Yeah, I know, right? It's less what are you wearing and how does what you're wearing make you feel? So maybe the males in my stream probably won't feel much about the glamour in the next couple pages. Makeup for witches, getting the unnatural look. Women are taught that makeup is best used sparingly, as an enhancement to one's natural features. And most makeup on the market reflects that attitude. Lipsticks come in shade of pink, red, and various flesh tones. Eyeshadows promise to bring out the color of your eyes. Blush is tinted to play up the bloom in your cheeks, and mascara is designed to lengthen the lashes you already have. Study upon study shows that men do not like women who wear too much makeup, that they prefer women to look soft, unintimidating, and natural. But everything about makeup is unnatural, and that's why it can be so powerful. Wearing cosmetics, whether tinted lip balm or full-on contouring, is just good old-fashioned shapeshifting. You decide to change the way you look, and then you use tools at your disposal to do so. That's amazing. That's witchcraft. Rather than highlighting what others consider beautiful, you can emphasize what you think is beautiful, weird or scary, or whatever you want people to notice, and then use non-traditional color choices to achieve that effect. Red eyeshadow, blue mascara, and green lipstick are all just good options as pink and browns. Here's how to make the best use of makeup. Proceeds to smash eyeshadow palette into face to stick it to society. Are you kidding? I look fantastic in eyeliner. Yes, you do. Terrifying yet alluring, which is very useful in certain ritualistic attempts. Yes. Well put. Eyeliner on men is sexy and fabulous. I agree. Glamour traditionally works differently for men than women, but those traditions are frankly silly, and considering so much of it originated with men changing their appearance, toss those convention. Yeah. Indeed. Go back to black. Unlike soft pastel or subtle cosmetics, all black makeup is an extra bold look and can banish your expectations about what made-up face should look like. Yes, you do. And how do you know that? Because I have a good imagination. I use eyeshadow to kind of like build out my brow because I have a extra heavy lid. Where was I? Paint on black lipstick or apply liquid eyeliner to lips. Paint the entirety of your eyelids black and smudge it out as far as you can go. Hell, use black eyeshadow as contouring bronzer. Even if you wear it for just a few minutes by yourself, let black makeup be a positive shock to your system and snap a selfie while you're at it. Hello, witch. Damn it. Should be at and not and. Stop fucking with my fingers. Well, hell, I brought that on myself. All the phrasing, all of it. Critical phrasing malfunction. Evacuate the earlier. Yes. Belay my last, as it were. Area. It's happening to me. Give yourself a magical color boost. Enliven your palette by looking to the colors that witches traditionally associate with emotions or qualities. Reds grant strength and power. Blues are all about tranquility and peace. Yellow connotes joy. Green deals with luck, especially in finances. And purple signifies healing. The signs of the zodiac are sometimes associated with specific hues as well. Pair colors with facial features to further strengthen this magic. Want to channel female energy to your soul? Cover your eyelids in silver powder. Want to encourage kind words to come out of your mouth? Paint your lips orange. Want everything you touch to bring you financial success? Get yourself a green manicure. It's contagious. Type demons are on the rampage. Save your snarf. Don't eat your pubes. Where did that come from? Okay, I'll be over here being carefully quiet. Abandoned shop. This is not a daffodil. No, stay. We need your wisdom. Make yourself look weird. Abandon all pretense of natural in favor of scary or silly or dead serious. Instead of skin tone bronzer, dust your cheeks with a wild color of eyeshadow like dark blue or bright purple or neon green. Swap your usual blood red lipstick with yellow, orange, or white. Sprinkle on glitter or try affixing skin-safe sequins with cosmetic adhesive around your eyes. Try eyeliner way outside your lash line. Swipe colorful mascara on your lashes and your eyebrows. Then observe your look and how you feel about it. What are the things you like about your face? Not because you've been told they're traditionally beautiful, but because you like them. Pushing the boundaries of what makeup should look like pushes back on society's expectations. But more than that, it helps you discover your own personal definition of sexy, pretty, or attractive. God bless you, you stream chat stranger. Blade Runner realness. Hello, Tawny. If you need my wisdom, dear gods, we've run it out of barrel and are digging straight through the bottom to the dirt beneath. Yo, hello, Tawny. I'm feeling particularly friendly today, especially towards Tawny, because of sticker that was sent yesterday. No doubt. There's an inherently theatricality in the use of makeup for purposes other than cosmetic concealment. Theatricality is just magic and ritual formalized. Realistic need not apply to intent. Speaking of wisdom, get naturally unnatural with do-it-yourself makeup. If you want to feel truly like a witch, mixing up potions, whip up your own makeup at home. It's easier than you'd think, and you can control exactly what goes into it, and therefore onto you. Any homemade makeup consists of either a liquid base for things like lip tints, cream blushes, or eyeliner, or a neutral powder base for powder foundations, blush, and bronzer, plus coloring ingredients. Common liquid bases include coconut oil and petroleum jelly, and arrowroot powder is a popular powder base. For color tints, anything non-toxic and safe to eat is fair game, but avoid inflammatory substances like ground cayenne pepper in your mixture. If you're not sure whether your makeup might irritate you, apply a small amount. That is a typo. To the inside of your wrist as a patch test before getting close to eyes or lips. I only use makeup for theatrical reasons, office drag, family drag, cosplay, etc. You are also like quite beautiful without your makeup. So I also understand the idea of not needing makeup to face the world. Makeup recipes. So for loose bronzer, mix arrowroot powder with ground cinnamon and cocoa powder. If you prefer bronzer set in a compact, add a few drops of coconut or jojoba oil to make it stick together. Lightly tinted lip balm. Mix beetroot powder and coconut oil for a thicker, more deeply pigmented color. Add food coloring and beeswax. I don't see the reason. Yeah. I love your eyes, by the way. I'm hoping this chapter is going to come with a disclaimer on chemistry and botany because some elements and ingredients should never, ever be applied to human skin, especially oils. Yes, agreed. Natural black mascara, combined activated charcoal with coconut oil and aloe vera. Sympathetic magic, kids. Substitution is just fine. Stay safe, don't sue us. Yes. I'm actually getting shade because some randos don't believe I was makeup free when I modeled for Snarkfish. The fuck? I don't wear a lot of makeup, mostly eyeliner, mascara, and maybe lip color. Barely anything else. That's not a bad thing. Again, you know, it's very rare when I wear like a full face. Like right now I'm wearing eyebrow makeup, but that's been hanging out for a couple of days now. And now you see how fucking crooked they are because this one is coming off. I love your eyes. Well, that's very nice of you, but could you please stop fondling the melon baller while saying that? Mm-hmm. Gomez, get those out of his mouth. A spell to find your colors. Lots of beauty brands will try to match flattering colors to your skin or tone or eyes, but what are the colors that are going to make you feel as beautiful and enchanting as possible? What you'll need: a full moon, a bathtub, a candle in your favorite color, and matches. Or a lighter. That's fine too. Draw a warm bath and light the candle at the edge of the tub. Stare into the flame as you recite this incantation 3 times. Fire, earth, water, sea, let the rainbow shine through me. Repeat the incantation silently as you close your eyes and picture yourself from above. Visualize your body and then watch the water around you slowly change color. It could be all one color or a few. Then let the color or palette you see inspire your makeup looks, even if it's a shade you've always been told not to wear. Be as bold or subtle as you like. If you see blue, for instance, you could go for a retro blue eyeshadow, strikingly ice blue lips, or even a classic blue-toned red. If you, like Jess, hate baths, you could also find your spirit colors by meditating. Close your eyes and picture yourself in a room where you feel profound sense of ease and safety. Remember our domains? I choose to believe Snarkfish is the lesser deity beneath a lake. Needs beautiful women to model clothing for him while he declares Yas queen in his fishy bubbly language stated for another year. You are sitting in an armchair and there is a flower in a vase. Concentrate on your feeling of security and then look at your surroundings. What color is the upholstery, the flower, the quality of light in the room? Now envision yourself outside in a setting of transcendent beauty. You're surrounded by flowers here too, and scenery is so spectacular, it almost takes your breath away. Concentrate on that feeling of overpowering beauty and look around. What color are the flowers? What color is the sky? These visualizations help you tap into the colors you associate with different mental states and thoughtfully incorporate them into your makeup and wardrobe in order to feel gorgeous or invincible. Not far. It's my roommate's cookie t-shirt company, so I'm so over the website. Oh. All over. And the mascot is a snarky puffer fish. Which history, when wearing makeup, made you a witch? According to a popular myth, married women in Britain were once legally banned from wearing lipstick on pain of having their marriages annulled and being accused of witchcraft. In reality, no such law existed, or if it did, no historian has found proof of it, but its persistence as an urban legend reveals the extent of society's deep distrust of makeup. Many people can believe that lipstick was once not just a tool of beauty, but a tool of the devil. Rooster is doing a zoom. I can't hear a thing over his excited panting and the rumble of his paws on the carpet. You can catch it in the replay, maybe. In fact, in addition to rumors, some real historical laws have linked lipstick and sorcery. Excuse me. A woman who wore makeup was seen as an incarnation of Satan because she was changing the face of God that God gave her. However, wealthy women at the time were hiring alchemists to whip up lipsticks for them while chanting incantations, and evidently Satan's rules didn't apply to the rich. By the 1500s, Catholic women were told to mention lipstick use in confession. In the 1700s, America, a man could have his marriage annulled if his wife had worn cosmetics during courtship, although in France at the time, going barefaced was considered acceptable only for prostitutes. Go figure. Before the advent of commercially manufactured cosmetics, part of the suspicion regarding makeup was the effect some ingredients had on the wearer. Rouge for cheeks and white powder for foundation were made with lead and mercury, which could eat at the skin. Women dripped belladonna, aka deadly nightshade, into their eyes to make them appear big and seductive. Given the occasional dangerous yet sometimes lethal ingredient and makeup's ability to camouflage one's appearance, no wonder it was considered so witchy. Curious about the effect. Yes, indeed. Beeswax is powerful. Mostly because it takes on the intent and takes on the... It's kind of like the tofu of witchcraft. It's beeswax. It just kind of like soaks in whatever it is that you're putting into it. Even after the literal witch hunts, makeup remained a lightning rod for issues of politics, class, and morality. By the 1910s in America, bright red lipstick became a symbol of defiance and women's emancipation, as retaliation against cosmetics after being sold under the counter. Elizabeth Cady Stanton and Charlotte Perkins Gilman wore red lipstick at the 1912 New York City Suffragette March to show that they meant business. As the look gained popularity, lipstick was seen as so terrifying that it was almost banned by the male officials of the New York Board of Health in 1924 for fear that women would use it to poison them, like a witch would. Yeah, it is a great carrier. No matter the historical era, at the heart of any makeup controversy has always been the fear of feminine dishonesty. Every argument against cosmetics, whether anger that they give women power to enhance their appearance or outrage that they allow women to call attention to themselves, boils down to men not wanting women to be in control of their own bodies, which unfortunately many men still don't want. Many men still don't want. Stanton and Gilman wore red lips to protest more than 100 years ago, but lipstick has still the power to confuse, annoy, and terrify. We see no reason to stop now. Oh. Yeah, sure. Yep. That is a mood. All right. Let us see what is next. Nail art to terrify men. And it's got like this is really cute actually. Stiletto nails, coffin nails, buzzsaw nails, spiderweb manicure, poison nails, cauldron nails, non-applicator tampon manicure, not listening to you manicure, which is that, excess body hair manicure, emotions manicure, nails in the stilettos of feminist icons, and undone nails. I mean, a painted face in any context requires the observer to see at least two consequences at once, and a third combined. It forces a physical observation of the abstract, intention-wrought physical. And that would be a book I would read religiously. Things Women Can Do to Terrify Men. Yep. It's very cute. Isn't that cute? Spell to wear bold lipstick. This spell helps you feel beautiful and self-assured while defying beauty standards, something ordinary pink lip tint can never give you. What you'll need is a cheap tube of bright lipstick, a red candle, a safety pin or a small knife, and matches or a lighter. Growing up, Jawa was always timid about bright lipsticks. She thought they'd only draw unwanted attention to her lips, which felt awkward and too large for her face. But change came in the form of lavender lipstick she spotted at the makeup store. At first, she thought this shouldn't work. Surely it would wash her out, or clash with her undertones, or do something that makeup experts thought was wrong for her face, but she tried it on anyway. I can agree that makeup can totally be a matrix hack. Yes. I seriously adore the illustration in this book. Me too. Maybe the makeup experts were right. It didn't emphasize her coloring or do her undertones any favors. It looked weird, but then it looked awesome. Looking at her reflection, she realized she actually liked her lips and could wear whatever she wanted on them. All she had to do was summon the confidence. Wash your face so that it is free of all makeup. Apply the lipstick to your clean lips. Then, in the middle of your chest, draw a swirl using the lipstick. Make it as big as you can, maybe strip down to your bra for this. Then draw swirls on your arms, legs, neck, and all over your body until you are covered or until you run out of lipstick. Reserve the tube. You'll need it later. With the safety pin, carve your name into one side of the candle with a pair of lips into the other side. Kiss the lips you carved. Place the candle in a fireproof dish and light it with a match. Or lighter, of course. Staring into the flame, recite the following. My lips are mine. My lips are free. My lips will look how I want them to be. Close your eyes and picture your face, remembering those words. Sit that way for as long as you like. Let the candle burn down until the flame dies and take a shower. After you've washed off all the lipstick, keep the image of yourself wearing it in your mind's eye, carrying the empty tube in your purse or backpack for a week afterward. The dark magic of unfeminine haircuts. In recent years, the notion of so-called ideal beauty has shifted. Although ideas of what makes a woman beautiful still skew white and Western, American society has started to accept a little variation in terms of whether women should be plump or thin, short or tall, dark or pale. But one thing is compulsory: long hair. Sure, the pixie cut enjoys an occasional fashion moment, but usually this style is lauded as part of an androgynous look rather than a feminine one. Perfect femininity, whatever that is, still requires long, smooth, flowing locks. Thankfully, we witches cackle in the face of perfect femininity. I'm struggling with that one today. We aren't interested in conforming to standards so much as triumphantly watching people squirm when standards are destroyed. Your witchy hairdo can be an engine for confidence and power. Power that comes from you alone, not from your ability to mimic ideals. It can also be a signal to other unruly women that you're part of their coven, that you're daring, unconventional, and uninterested in traditional femininity. I'm struggling with that. If you have Disney princess tresses and love them, of course, by all means keep them. But no matter what Little Women taught you, never believe that your hair is not your one beauty. This isn't true, and even if it were, you don't owe your beauty to anyone. If you're looking to break out of the hair box, wow, does that ever sound like gross euphemism? Here are a few types of hairstyle magic to consider. I'm pretty sure I've done all of these things. I am pretty sure I have done all of these things. Okay. Shaved head. The shaved head is a banishing spell. It's a total elimination of the concept of hair as accessory. With a shaved head, your face is what you get. Shaving your head is a drastic change, and you risk learning the hard way that your skull is a weird shape. But weigh that against the prospect of freeing yourself from one of the million things women are supposed to worry about. How to do it. Tucking a stylist into shaving your head can be hard. There's no going back with this do. But it's not too hard to DIY if you have the courage. First, cut your hair short with scissors. Then have a friend use an electric clipper over your whole head. Start with a long guard on the clipper to see how it looks, and you can always go shorter. But don't forget, your head now needs sunscreen even more than the rest of you. the undercut or the side shave. A partial shave is a hex on expectations. You have options with this cut. Shave the side. Shave both sides. Shave the underside all the way around your head. Shave everything but your bangs. Technically, this last one is called a Chelsea cut, not an undercut, but this distinction matters only when you go to a salon to ask for it. We include it here as a variation of partly shaved, partly not. In some ways, a partial shave is even more subversive than a full buzz cut. Instead of doing away with feminine tresses entirely, you are cutting into them, mutilating them. Here's what I think of your beauty standards, this style says. Also, it's well ventilated in the summer, and with it, you kind of look like Tank Girl. How to do it. We recommend enlisting a stylist, especially for maintenance between cuts, which can be tricky. Shave whichever side you prefer. I have my husband shave my head because I can't shave the back. This mohawk is actually positioned in such a way that it works with my cowlicks. And every time my husband shaves my head, he takes a little more hair every time. I would like him to shave it like this week if we can do that. I would like to look nice for his birthday. If you're bold enough to give yourself this look, start shaving from where your hairline meets your ear up to the parietal ridge, located about 3 finger widths above the top of your ear. You should be able to feel a bony ridge on your head where your skull starts to curve. I call that the temple. Although shaving the entire side can look great too. How far back you shave, or whether you continue all the way around your head from one side to the other, depends on your preferences and your courage. A 3/4 around undercut can look weird, but sometimes weird's good. If you plan to shave more than an inch or two behind your ear, ask a friend to wield the clipper. Start small, a long guard on the clipper, not shaving too much, and remember you can always shave more, but you can't go back. I think that's a lie. Hair grows. So even if like you shave it too close, hair fucking grows. Case in point. I miss my long hair, right? But my hair is starting to get just long enough. It's about down to here. I used to have hair down to my waist, down to my hips actually. And I got sick of it getting stuck in things. I just needed a change in my life. So I buzzed my head. It was one of my goals to do before I was 40. And then I was like, I will make it a goal to grow a mohawk. Achieved that goal before I was 42. Now I'm working on growing my death hawk, and now my death hawk is pretty formidable. Okay, pixie cut. The pixie cut is a binding spell, combining apparent opposites, a boy's haircut and an iconic look in women's fashion. It's androgynous in calculated way that says, I am stealing the power of sexy manhood and sexy womanhood at once. Stylists and fashion magazines, which typically subscribe to and reinforce that old thin, white, cisgender beauty ideal, might advise against attempting the pixie cut unless you have either every other classical marker of feminine beauty, like a thin body, high cheekbones, big eyes, full lips, whatever. But we encourage you to harness the powers of the pixie: versatility, liminality, Really, really easy maintenance, no matter your face, form, or gender presentation. Yeah. I don't have thick hair. I actually have quite thin hair. I have so much of it. I have like 5 hairs coming out of one follicle. I just have a lot of it. How to do it. Do not DIY this look. It's much more complicated than running clippers over your head. Go to a salon with a stylist who specializes in short hair if possible. And bring pictures of what you'd like. Ask for a look that's a little shorter than you think you want, especially in the back of your head, because your hair tends to grow in fast. If it's too long near your neck, that's your ticket to Mullet City. The mullet is, of course, a legit look, see below. But if you want a pixie, it probably isn't what you're going for. If the stylist says that you don't have the face for a pixie, pack up and take your business elsewhere. Bailey is giving me hardcore dinosaur vibes today. I'm the baby, gotta love me. Oh, whoa, that takes me back. Hey, Kat. Good morning. Welcome to Basic Witches, Women Empowerment. We're talking about hair. We talked a little bit about makeup too. All right, here we go. Asymmetrical cut. The asymmetrical haircut is an illusion spell, changing your look from every angle. You're not just one thing, so why should your hair be? Like the undercut, this style contains multitudes, shorter on one side, longer on the other, a la Tegan and Sarah. Short in the back with long wisps in the front, a la Ramona Flowers, or even the classic mullet. This do is a radical embracing of duality. Attempt it when you've learned or want to learn to love your contradictions. How to do it. This is another look that's best achieved with the help of a professional. Bring the stylist pictures of the haircut you've envisioned, but also ask what kind of look will work for your hair length and texture. Don't forget practical considerations of your new do. For instance, will half of your hair now be too short to put up in a ponytail? Can you live with that, or do you need to tweak your plan? I missed my hair sticks. I kept my hair sticks for a long time, not being used. I love my hair sticks. Natural hair. Natural hair is a shape-shifting spell, says writer and beauty expert Hannah Georges. I don't know how to pronounce this. There's this idea that to be marked feminine is to have your hair straight or as close to white women's as possible, she says. Which means by embracing your natural texture, if it's anything other than smooth and straight, you're giving the finger to stereotypes. Although Hannah does not personally feel like I'm reclaiming my blackness through her natural hair, some women do have this experience. She does feel, however, that her hairstyle keeps her in touch with herself in a purely practical way, through the practice of self-care. Having to slow down and spend time with her hair, she says, can be really restorative and a space for reflection. I think I had a domain alteration dream last night. Ooh! Dream of accompanying a teenage girl in her adolescent ward through a pointillism pastoral landscape that changed with her emotional state. I think the girl and the boy represented other parts of me, but I'm not entirely certain. That's been burbling in my brain all morning, so I felt it was easier just to blurt it out. No, that's great. Domains are always on topic. Domains are always on topic. Which I need to make those videos, don't I? How to do it. The process of growing out a perm depends on your hair's texture, but how long you've been chemically relaxing your hair and the look you're going for, says Hannah. Accordingly, she recommends watching YouTube tutorials from people whose texture matches your own. There's a huge community to immerse yourself in, so it's not a solitary experience now as it might have been years ago. Also consider taking baby steps. I personally recommend growing your hair out for a little bit, chopping it off, and doing braids, she said. You can kind of ease your way into it, and remember, it's just a shape-shifting spell. The body can always be altered. If anyone weeps about you ruining one beauty, remind them that your beauty is too vast to be contained in a mere 100,000 strands of collagen. Besides, beauty isn't something you have, it's something you do. The power of glamour comes from manifesting the exact image you want. Any hairstyle that creates positive feelings is beautiful. This is my lifelong struggle. I've always liked my hair. My family always forcing straightening. I love your hair. Why the straightening? Why the straightening? There's nothing wrong with natural hair. Like, there was a specific point where we came to what was essentially a blank canvas part of the landscape, which before our eyes changed to a magnificent cliff face that clearly should have housed a waterfall. The girl pointed out that the waterfall was missing, and either I or the boy noted that the waterfall only flows when you cry. I've been free of tyranny of perms for almost 15 years. I wanted it to be really long, but once it got past my shoulders, I'm constantly at war with fairy knots. That was the last part of the dream, and it stuck with me after waking. It speaks volumes. I think you had a lucid dream, maybe even a out-of-body experience. And had guests in your domain, since you were giving a tour. I think you genuinely had guests. They might not have been aspects of your personality. They might have been travelers. All right, the spell for haircut confidence. Even if you're ready for a change, a drastic haircut can be a leap of faith. This spell can help settle your mind before you head to the salon. What you'll need is a pair of scissors, smaller is better, and 2 pieces of tape. Use the scissors to snip a small lock of hair from a hidden spot on your head. Tape one end of the strand to the table or counter. Stroke the strand 7 times, focusing your mind on your anxieties. What is the worst case scenario for this haircut? What are your worries about appearance? What are you frightened people will think of you? Carefully separate the piece of hair into 3 parts and plait it into a simple braid. As you braid, picture your anxieties being tangled and trapped into the pattern. Each time you cross one strand over another, more of your worries are caged inside the braid and away from your conscious mind. Tape the end of the braid. Remove the taped end from the table and fold it over to hold the other end of the braid. Hold the braid between your hands, close to your heart. Thank your hair for having been part of you and for carrying your anxieties away with it. Bury the hair in a flower pot or in the ground, or loop it around a branch of a tree or bush to release your anxieties into nature. Oh, hold on. There's something truly astonishing about watching an entire landscape being brought to life in pointillism. Of all things in like time-lapse photography style, and it happens inside your head. My grandma was really conservative. She would take me to the salon to tame the mane. Oh no. I have multi-hair follicles. To our family hairdresser, Wilma would complain that I needed more product. I'm actually wondering if I might have actually gone unwittingly wandering myself because I wasn't the one giving the tour. The girl was. Oh, we've already hit an hour. This time we talked about hair and makeup. Next time we will talk about the power of a good talisman. It's a quick read. Yeah, it's a quick read. Oh, I'm gonna stretch. Have a wonderful day. Thank you all for joining me today. And I will catch you guys on the flip side.